Hello. That was cool. Even some powder came out. I'm all magical as shit. But having a lot of fun, you know, connecting with you and like being honest is all goddamn balls with you. And gonna have to get a cord. Where? Okay. Well, boom. Bitches. Yeah, I kind of like saying that. I don't mean it, but I like it. I guess that's why my dad likes to say dumbass. I don't know. Could be good. Very well. That doesn't need to come off. I'm just getting all shy and distracted. Mostly shy, but I don't want to admit that because, you know, then you're gonna know that I'm weak as fuck. I don't know. I don't know. We're just shy little guys. What do you want from us, you know? So, okay, that's upside down. You like that, little guy? You like upside down stuff, huh? Especially perspectives. Been noticing that. Don't look at my stuff, okay? It's mine. And here's our first card. Here's our first. Oh, you know what? This is actually on top of the whole thing. But it's our card, okay? It's special to us. Very sacred. Alright. So I wrote down the Roman numerals on the pad you gave me. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing all this stuff, but I can definitely tell that you're connected to, I mean, everything. So, you know, it just confirms everything that I wanted, you know, and that's my truth, is that I did want a partnership like this, even if we've had some, you know, disagreements. It's totally worth it in the end if we can reach an understanding for me. And I know for you, since you're a dick, you don't really care, so just kidding. I'm sure you could tell that was a pretty good joke. But yeah, I mean, I did kind of get a little nervous there because I didn't want you to take that offensively. I also do, I mean, I try real hard not to get anxiety, but if someone I really care about is mad at me, that does trigger a lot of anxiety because I feel like I have to hurry and fix it, and maybe I don't know how. And maybe, you know, you're the same way. But maybe it comes out in different ways. Maybe it's not anxiety, but maybe it's anger or sadness or something else. So I'm just getting that feeling from, you know, the divine consciousness. The holy shit bastards of consciousness. You know, you must really like to take things lightly, otherwise you wouldn't have paired up with someone like me. That's what I think. So I'm just kind of slowly realizing that we do have like very similar sense of humor, and that's like really huge to me because even as a kid in church, like for a girl, they'd make you write down like what do you want in a partner, and they'd also like talk about weddings and stuff. But I mean, sometimes I think about like a wedding, but I wouldn't really like care about it as much as like I think about my partner. And again, it wasn't even like, oh, I have to get a partner. I mean, there were parts of me that felt that way because I thought it was like my duty, I guess. Like, you know, you gotta go to school, you gotta, you know, like that kind of duty thing, you know? Like poop duty. Just so we're clear. But this one wants to come out. This one, oh shit, there's a few of them. Alright, okay. They're all in the middle, huh? But the thing that I would put at the top was like sense of humor, and then it would kind of go down to like, you know, attractiveness was like maybe the third one, but like humor, intelligence, like I would want to be physically attracted, and I don't, now that I've started to understand soulmates more, I realize that our physical attraction is part of our soul attraction, because the people that I find attractive, other people may not find them attractive. It's really like you have special eyes for your special someone, so but I think that people do find you attractive. I think there's something with that, because there's a reason that the divine has like hidden your face from me for so long. Like, I still don't like 110% know what you look like. And so part of me is like, well, he probably looks like Shelby a little bit, because, you and her are connected. And so I actually found that really funny when she said, oh, he's gorgeous. Because I was like, oh, so you think you're gorgeous? Because you are. Both of you guys are. But I think that will be fun for you guys to connect. And her guy actually, so I wanted to, tell you something too. I hope you don't mind if I share this personal information, because part of why I'm saying it is not to invade our privacy. It's actually intended to heal people, because they're watching us connect, and they will see the magic that's out there for them too. So I just had a dream where basically her guy was writing me a love letter and then handing it to me, and then I would say like no, and then almost like try to like explain something or something, like it was just a weird dynamic. And then he did it like 3 times, and it was basically a love letter, right? And I kept rejecting it, okay? And I know you're worried about that, because rejection's real, and I'm not trying to reject you. I am trying to align us into a place that's healthy to come together physically. So I hope that you can maybe feel that with your own intuition at your own pace as well. But I think that when we get together, and even before, maybe just practicing like using our intuition as like one, instead of like, well, this is what I feel, and this, because I kind of wonder about that too. I'm like, are we gonna like argue about our intuition? Because I really don't want that either. I just really don't like arguments, because I grew up in a very like household that just had a lot of fighting going on, and like I know that that's why I have anxiety too, and like I get scared about relationships, because I don't want it to be like that, so I know that you don't either, but I think that's why like both of our like kids inside just are so scared of that happening again, because like I know that you had to have gone through something so painful growing up that you can really relate to that, and you can relate to how I feel about like growing up when you're 7 years old, and just being treated like you're this invincible hero, and like you're just supposed to solve everyone's problem, and you're supposed to have everything together all the time, and it's like, you can't do that. No one can do that. That's not how God is, God is carefree, love. I mean, you've had your experiences, so I trust that you know what you know. But yeah, I think that this is upside down, so I guess I better leave it like that. We've had our experiences that have I think just made us softer. I think that when you experience a lot of pain like that, you develop experience for it, and so I think it kind of just softens you every time. It's like, how do you fight all of that? You can't really fight it because it's too much. Your fighting is loving, and that includes loving yourself, and that includes like saying, and like letting go of things that are not serving your largest self and the divine purpose here of love, of unconditional love. Yeah, so I need this. I felt like I was gonna say something else and I forgot it. And that's been happening to me lately too. I think it's just all the stuff I'm having to reprogram my whole body with. And so, like, sometimes mid-conversation I'll just blank out and my brain doesn't work. Um, but yeah, maybe I'll probably... I think how it works is that it comes to me at the right time. But, yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun, like, connecting with you, and, I'm getting really nervous right now because I know how, like, deeply I'm connecting to you and how honest I'm being with ourselves. Because I think in a lot of ways I am kind of talking on your behalf, because it is kind of scary, you know, to connect. And so, I definitely don't mind, doing that. I've kind of just been doing that for the half of my life. So I know how to talk for other people, not in a rude way, just in a way that they also agree with, you know? I like, I'm a voice to the voiceless. I'm the human whisperer. But, you know, so that's a part of me that I need to love, is I'm feeling shy right now, so I'm just gonna have to feel like it's okay. It's okay for me to be shy. And, you know, nervous about, like, how deep I'm going with you, this new person. But you're my past lovers. We've obviously had, you know, many lifetimes together, so this is not, like, new, but it's new. Alright, so this is Page of Wands. So we keep getting this one. And it's in reverse, but it is the Dreamer, and I like that. Oh, back to what I was saying about Shelby and her guy. So what I learned was, the love letter that you gave me, I was like, okay, so my dream's happening, and then this is, like, the letter, right? And, I'm like, I can't do what my dream did because, you, like, after I would reject you, I kind of just saw, like, because I saw him, he was you. I know that doesn't really make sense, but, for my mind to comprehend the love that you have for me, it had to use her, partner, because I understood their love to be so unconditional. And, I think that was just the way to connect that and show that it's the same kind of love that you and I have. It's unconditional, and it's very intense, and it's very passionate. And so, of course, we've had a lot of things, like, come out that we've needed to deal with because we've just personally had just been bombarded with other people's pain, because they want us to help them and save them, and, like, we are here to do that, but it's like, could you not? But it's just a lot, you know. So, like, we are heroes. Like, we've been our own heroes, and you've been your own hero since you were a kid, you know. And, like, you should definitely give yourself credit for that, you know. But like I said, I'm not telling you what to do, what to diddly daddly do. I think it helps me feel less nervous to be silly, because I do feel like that's more aligned with my true self. And I feel like when I get too serious, it almost like I don't really know, like, what to do, you know? I don't know if you feel like that, but, you know, we can get serious. I just get kind of, like, shy about it. So it's reversed. So this one says detachment, self-absorption, and withdrawal. So, you know, I'll admit, truthfully, I have done this on purpose because I need to heal myself, and because my guides helped me understand that it would actually bring us closer together if I withdrew. And that kind of means just letting go of everything, not just you, but, like, letting go in the sense of, like, spirit kept bringing it to me in a different way than I was thinking. So when I think, like, let go, it's like, oh, like, I, you know, almost like I almost feel like I can't have that, or I need to do something. But no, it's not like that. It's more like, let go, you know, like, allow. So allowing you to just be, you know, that's how I see it now. So, And, you know, again, I'm not expecting anything because, that's just not unconditional love. And plus, like, the real, like, the biggest reason that I'm not expecting anymore is because, like, every time I'll suggest something and then, like, we maybe have a difference of opinions on it, you come back with something that's, like, beyond, like, anything that I could have, like, thought of. So it's just, really beautiful. And I wouldn't want to expect anything because it's just every single time it's always like so much, you know, so much more than anyone could ever ask for from someone. And I think that's where you've been so heartbroken with people, is that you haven't been respected for that. And I haven't been honest with myself, and so I haven't fully respected all the love that you've been trying to give me. And so now that I'm healing again, and you know, you're healing, and we kind of understand each other more, we get a fresh start, and we kind of get to do it all over again, and we can enjoy it now. That's kind of how I feel. Is like we kind of get to enjoy the you know, like back and forth communication, if there is any. You know, I don't want to expect you to communicate with me either, because even if I don't see it physically, I'll know that you still love me, and you know, that things are gonna work out the way that we want them to. And because I know that you want this just as much as I do. And I didn't realize until today that you saw me the same way that I saw you. So it kind of, I don't know, it just really fascinated me. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that he saw me as like, almost like, how, what's the word? Like you didn't feel worthy of me. That's what I mean, because, I didn't feel worthy of you, you know, because my dream just like showed me so much, and I kind of just thought like, wow, that's a lot. And but I'm a lot too, you know, so it kind of makes sense that we came together. I mean, I've even like heard that in some of the songs like that you've sent me, that my love's too much, and it's supposed to be. I mean, you know, that's how I want to love people, and you do too. So like, why don't you deserve that? You know. But I was just really flattered. I was like, oh, I didn't think that you would ever feel like you didn't feel like worthy of me, like you thought so like highly of me that like you couldn't be with me or something, you know. So like partly flattered, but also partly sad, because it's, you know, it's not true that that you're not worthy of me, and I've never felt like you weren't worthy of me. I think in the past it's just been more trying to protect myself, and now I'm just really you know, I'm pretty healing up, and doing really good there. And so I just feel like I can be more like open and honest, and I'm really trusting everything that's happening. And oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say is, so Spirit also sent me that like maybe you're trying to plan a way to like present your love, or I don't know. But I just want you to know that, like I said, I'm not expecting anything anymore. And like honestly, I'm just happy with anything. I really love the art stuff. Like I think graffiti is so beautiful now, and I mean, so I don't know what your plans are, or if you have plans, but just know that I am happy with anything, because I'm just happy that, you know, you think about me. And that's really, because I didn't think, like I said, how you felt about me is exactly how I have felt about you, you know. And that's why like I get nervous and shy, because I've seen your soul in my dreams, and you're just so beautiful, and I don't want to mess it up. And So that's the withdrawal. I'm gonna do that if I feel like it will be good for us. I'm not gonna do that to leave you, you know? That's not gonna be my intentions. It's to heal myself and to heal us. So, to heal us, you know? And let's see. You know, I could have just counted these. Oh my god. Well, maybe there was some that I couldn't, like the X. Oh, and this one? Yeah, I couldn't have counted that. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did it then. So, this one is faced up and it says, change, search, spiritual quest. It's fucking awesome. Leaving something behind. So I think we're just leaving our past behind us, and I think we're both like really excited to be together, if I can boldly say that. And you know, like that stuff is just really like well, everything you do is just like too big, and it's like in my face, and I'm like, it's so much love, and then I feel like, you know, I don't know what to do with it, to be honest with you. So I'm, you know, I am accepting it though, and I am slowly just accepting everything more and more. And yeah, what else are we talking about here? Oh, the spiritual quest. Okay, I have been wanting to tell you this forever because it's just so funny how like you initially set up this intent for like a scavenger hunt. That's why I said that earlier, like that kind of thing. And that's what one of my psychic friends said initially, was that one second, that I can't touch my face because I don't want to spread my rash. So I literally have to wear clothes just to not spread it. It's super annoying. But that's why I'm always wearing long sleeve shirts. Because it's on my elbows. Just, it's fucking everywhere. Oh, so the quest, right? I mean, thingy. I've been wanting to tell you this because you sent out like the intentions for a scavenger hunt, and then what you didn't know was on my door in my studio that I was at, I'd written on my inside of it, I don't want a love story, I want a fucking magical quest. And so this is like really powerful to me, and the number 8 is infinity, so everything with that is really aligned and beautiful, and everything's just so fucking beautiful, you know. So I don't know, that's just so interesting to me, because when I think about your spirit, it's so like huge. I don't ever like think about you feeling like unworthy or like intimidated by me. And maybe that's not the right word, but maybe it's just like you maybe don't know how to approach me or something like that. Because like you do get shy, and like maybe you also worry about like the right thing to say and do because of our history, because I've been very sensitive to just like I've been taking things too personally, and not being honest with the love that I want to share with you, which is unconditional. So that's what I want. So I'm gonna have to just get through that and get through everything that we need to get through. So what was I saying with that? God. So like it's, I mean, oh, okay. I think it's cool that you would get shy around me, because like as I'm feeling that way, I'm like, wow, like that person that I saw in my dreams feels that way about me. You like, do you understand how that's so flattering to me? Because that's how I'm feeling about you. So maybe you're flattering, you know? I don't know. But oh, this is cute, because we're talking about becoming our childlike selves, you know, our real selves, our honest our honest and unconditionally loving selves. And this is the Six of Cups, and it says fond childhood memories, inheritance, new relations, and situations are tied to the past. So that was right side up, and I think that we're kind of mellowing out some of our family drama and clearing like the pathway for each other to be together. And yeah, I just I can't stress enough, like, it doesn't even matter how you approach me. If you wanted to, I would just be like so overjoyed that you even approached me. So yeah. King of Wands. I'm trying to just be myself and let you see right through me, you know. But I mean, that's the thing too, is like your energy's so powerful that when I first felt it, honestly, it was overwhelming me because it's just so powerful. Okay, so that's, you know. Doing the long videos, it takes kind of a while to upload, so I might just break it in half. Of Wands. King? Anyone found a king? Oh. It embodies growth, new beginning, authority, enthusiasm, leadership, and passion. And this one has come up for you a few times. So that's for both of us. And, you know, I think especially for you, I think you're really feeling that, like your power and just like coming into like authentically knowing who you are. So I'm really excited for that. I'm like mellowly dramatic about that. I'm kind of flipping my tits off. Oh, I gotta find that again. Oh, I see what they're doing here. So, oh. Well, me all right then. Okay, well, okay, these, oh, right. It's 13. I'm figuring it out. It's death, and it's change. Oh, this is reverse, so it's inertia, sleep, stagnation, degeneration. I think the stagnation part, maybe just like the stalemate part, like we're both kind of, you know, figuring out like what we want to do from this point to heal ourselves, and like how we want to maybe approach coming together in physically. I can just feel that you're gonna watch this, so it's like kind of like you're watching it right now, and I'm just kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're like right here, and it's just like really a lot, you know. And it definitely reminds me of that shirt, the white one. To read through all of them. I'm gonna stop this one and then do another one because it's at 30 now. So see ya.